भारती न्यूज, सीधा, सटीक और निष्पक्ष।
Good evening and welcome. You are watching Bharati News. I am Devishika and let's have a look at the top news stories of the day. Starting with national headlines. The severe cyclone Dana formed over the east central Bay of Bengal is set to make landfall along the Odisha coast somewhere between Bhitarkanika and Dhamra late tonight. All air services from other states and to Biju Patnaik International Airport at Bhubaneswar have been cancelled from 5 this evening till 9 tomorrow morning. People living in low-lying areas in coastal areas are being shifted to multi-purpose cyclone centers. All schools, colleges, universities and many government institutions have been closed till tomorrow. Leaves of doctors and government employees have been cancelled while a large number of passenger trains have also been cancelled. Fishermen have been banned from entering the sea. Jammu and Kashmir police has released the photographs of two foreign terrorists involved in the Sunday's terror attack on a workers' camp in the Ganderbal district. The photographs were developed from footage recorded by CCTV cameras installed inside the camp in Gagangir area in Ganderbal. Police had said earlier those two foreign terrorists had entered the workers' camp in the evening in the Gagangir area and fired indiscriminately at the unarmed innocent civilians. Coming to international news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping held a bilateral meeting on the sidelines of the BRICS summit in Russia's Kazan on Wednesday. The meeting was held after 5 years and was the first since India engaged in a deadly clash that led to the death of at least 20 Indian soldiers. The crucial meeting was arranged a few days after the two sides reached an agreement on patrolling along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh. During the meeting, PM Modi told the Chinese leaders that maintaining peace and stability at the border should remain on top priority. Bangladesh's interim government on Wednesday banned the Awami League Party's student organization Bangladesh Chhatra League. The development comes after the anti-discrimination student movement demanded a ban on student body of ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's party. The student body over the past 15 years under the Awami League government was involved in various activities that disrupted public safety, including murder, rape, torture, harassment in student dormitories, and tender manipulation. Coming to business news, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman chaired the roundtable on disaster-resilient infrastructure on the sidelines of the World Bank and IMF annual meetings in Washington, D.C., USA last night. During the meeting, Sitharaman stressed on the danger of the development gains being undercut by increasing climate-induced risk to infrastructure and the critical services it supports. The minister also participated in the Global Sovereign Debt Roundtable on the sidelines of the World Bank and IMF annual meetings. During the meeting, she urged multilateral institutions to focus on their core competencies and strengthen themselves for global good. In a move that is expected to come as a relief to Paytm, the National Payments Corporation of India has granted approval to the company to onboard new UPI users subject to adherence to all procedural guidelines and circulars. We would like to inform you that via letter dated October 22, 2024, the National Payments Corporation of India has granted approval to the company to onboard new UPI users with adherence to all NPCI procedural guidelines and circulars. Paytm said in a late evening BCI filing that also attached the NPCI letter granting the note. Coming to sports news, India have rung in the changes for their second test against New Zealand at the Maharashtra Cricket Association Stadium in Pune. The host robed in Washington Sundar Akashdeep and Shubham Gill in places of Kuldeep Yadav, Mohammad Siraj and KL Rahul. Siraj and Rahul faced backlash after not being able to perform to expectations in the evening test at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bengaluru. Kuldeep, on the other hand, has been in and out of the team despite performing to the best of his potential in the purest format. Veteran batter KL Rahul has been dropped from India's playing 11 for the second test against New Zealand at the Maharashtra Cricket Association Stadium in Pune. The decision comes after Rahul's disappointing performance in the first test in Bengaluru, where he managed just 0 and 12 in his 2 innings. Despite being publicly backed by coach Gautam Gambhir, Rahul was replaced by Shubham Gill, who returns to the squad after missing the series opener due to fitness concern. So that concludes our news bulletin for today. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned to Bharati News for continuous coverage and more updates. Wishing you a good evening and a great night ahead.